Floyd Money Mayweather, easy work, and Manny Pacquiao meet face-to-face and discuss a rematch for this year.
We have a chance to have a rematch.
Of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
I can say that more action than compared to the first one.
Surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything. And you know,
Floyd Mayweather has challenged Manny Pacquiao to a possible rematch, hinting at one final blockbuster fight and sparking renewed speculation and excitement.
And the caption says, I'm coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao this year. Another 9-figure payday on the way at Mayweather Promotions.
George Kambosos Jr. shares his thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's return, expressing excitement about the exhibition match against Mario Barrios. He calls Pacquiao a living legend and believes that, despite the unexpected comeback, it could surprise many. Kambosos says that even at this stage of his life, Pacquiao still has what it takes to make a strong impression.
yeah, it's surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything and you know try his best. That's what Manny. One thing I always learned with Manny is give 110% and try your best no matter what. So yeah, he's going to give it his all. Again, you can't beat Father Time, but Father Time is hard, and it was very hard watching him fight Lucas. You could see it, and then watching the exhibition he had with the Korean guy or the Japanese guy in last year. It's hard to watch. I know Manny. I know the man that I was sparring. I love that guy. So, but again, he's a legend, and if he turns it on, he can still do it.
Manny's intense. Training sessions at Wildcard Gym with longtime coach Freddie Roach are turning heads in the heart of Los Angeles. He appears focused and driven, powering through punching drills and mitt routines with the same fire as in his prime. Roach stays close, offering guidance and motivation as the two prepare for what could become one of the most talked about boxing comebacks of the decade. Floyd Mayweather has commented on Pacquiao's decision to return to the ring, saying he understands the motivation behind the exhibition fight, especially if it promises a major payday. Mayweather admitted he'd likely make the same choice in Pacquiao's position. With a WBC title on the line against Barrios, the stakes are high, and the buzz around a potential second showdown between the two legends continues to grow.
We have a chance to have a rematch.
Of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
I can say that more action than compared to the first one, because the first one, you know, we know the fact that I have injury in my shoulders.
There's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather.
He's older than me.
You know, when we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer. But nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Where Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing.
I'm still young, so what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a 8 different weight division is not that easy.
Manny reflects on his first clash with Mayweather, saying he believed he did enough to win despite not being at his physical peak. He doesn't place blame on Floyd, but points out that outside influences can corrupt even the strongest personalities.
My heart that I thought I won the fight.
Okay, but do you want the rematch in part? How do you view him just as a person, not about the fight, but you've expressed before that you never really liked what he stood for outside the ring as a person, and you would like to defeat him because of that. Is that fair to say?
I'm what I see him outside the ring is you know, of course I don't want to blame him, but the way he grow with the wrong community. I mean, like, and you have to know how to respect and how to, you know, not too arrogant or anything. I'm not saying that, but you know, sometimes bad company corrupt good character.
There's no question that a second fight between Pacquiao and Mayweather would capture global attention. Fans still talk about their first encounter as if it happened yesterday, with many believing the timing back then didn't allow for a true clash of titans.
Speaking of Mayweather, fam, do you see they're doing the Pacquiao rematch?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say
This
that, bro.
guy-
I was
bro.
about to say that. They announced it, and all the
In
fans
the
were like,
weirdest way, bro. It's like, yo, they didn't even know. It's like they didn't know if they actually meant to announce it or not.
This is
or
what I'm
like
saying.
that fight's actually happening.
I heard in the comments that they announced it in like Chinese or something before, and then the
It
crowd
was
went
in, like,
crazy.
Japan, right, or
Yeah,
something?
like in their
Oh.
language they announced it, and then they went crazy, and then they did it in English, and then like that was with silence.
That makes sense because yo, Manny Pacquiao said it's like no one cared. I was like, bro, are we like hearing
Like,
the same thing? From
people
like,
are
the
sa-
man just said he's fighting Floyd Mayweather, and no one cared. Everyone's like, okay, like, you know, hand over the mic, dog. Like,
People-
bro, like, bro, it's
people are
like
saying
massive.
that. They're saying that, or they're saying, oh, like where they were, it's like culture to not like make noise during stuff like
Nah,
this.
bro,
Like, it's a
you know the
respectful thing,
fans
like-
that Manny Pacquiao has and stuff, bro. If he's announcing that fight, you know these guys are going off.
Pacquiao reveals that talks are in progress to make the rematch with Mayweather happen this year. While nothing is confirmed yet, consistent hints from both sides suggest the idea is being taken seriously. These discussions come as Pacquiao is already training for Barrios, indicating he may be planning a two-part comeback. First dominating Barrios, then settling unfinished business with Floyd,
I can say that more action than compared to the first one, because the first one, you know, we know the fact that I have injury on my shoulder, so I did a lot of this training camp. We did a few things, but not really a heavy training like what we did in the usual, the 12 round fight. But because this is just a 6 rounds and 2 minutes per round exhibition match, but we did a lot in training, and I think this is a very good stepping stone to come back in boxing. We will see.
So what would the result be?
The prediction is will not last 12 rounds, I think.
Wow, it won't last 12 rounds.
At 46, Manny is pushing his limits in an intense Los Angeles training camp under Roach's guidance. With the countdown to his July 19th bout against Mario Barrios underway, each session showcases his drive to prove that age is just a number. Pacquiao's daily routine blends strength training, technical sparring, and endurance work. While the drills may seem familiar, the purpose behind them is more intense than ever. He's not just preparing to compete, he's aiming to win decisively. The fire in his eyes and the force behind his punches make it clear. This comeback isn't for show, it's for legacy. Even after all these years, the tension between Floyd and Manny still lingers. Floyd often points to his victory, while Pacquiao's fans insist that the timing affected the outcome. Neither has let go of the rivalry, and the ongoing talk of a rematch keeps their history alive. Their unfinished story is once again becoming a hot topic.
Manny Pacquiao he's not a better fighter than me.
Floyd, what is your assessment of Manny Pacquiao and his shoulder injury?
Come on. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Excuses, excuses, excuses. He was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. He lost. He know he lost. I lost a lot of respect for him. You know, you fight. If you lose, it's okay. Mayweather was the better man. We fight 10 times, I'm gonna win 10 times. We fight 20 times, I'm gonna win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm gonna win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. Period. Simple and plain. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay. I won. I know I won. I know I'm the better fighter. Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said it's a time and a place for any.
Not everyone shares the same excitement. Boxing legend Ricky Hatton has expressed concerns about Pacquiao's return, questioning how safe or fair it is for a 46-year-old to face a younger opponent. He draws comparisons to other aging fighters making comebacks, warning that such matches could do more harm than good to their legacies. Hatton's worries are echoed by many fans and analysts who, despite respecting Pacquiao's work ethic, believe the human body has limits. After years away from professional fighting, it's uncertain if his stamina and speed can match someone like Barrios. These concerns are heightened by his age, which naturally increases the risks involved.
This is a bad idea. Out of nowhere, the WBC decides they want their welterweight champion, Mario Barrios, to defend his belt against Manny Pacquiao. About 7 to 8, maybe 9, 10 years ago, I would have said, hells yeah, if we had a Manny Pacquiao championship fight. But Manny's been retired for 4 years. He's 46 years old. His last fight was in 2021, and he lost to Ugas in a unanimous decision. I watched his exhibition bout against the kickboxer guy in Japan. And again, I think people will look at this and go, well, Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson. And yeah, that happened. And I also said that Mike was going to get really badly hurt, and it was a terrible idea for him to do that. There were some health issues and everything else. Luckily, Mike didn't get super hurt in the fight, but this is a world championship level fight against a sitting world champion, and Manny does not belong in there. And again, I'm worried that he's going to get hurt badly.